The mess hall buzzed with the clatter of trays and low conversations, but the air shifted as soon as they approached. 4 soldiers' faces twisted with malice and arrogance blocked her path, voices booming, "We'll destroy your life." The other personnel froze mid-bite, sensing the tension radiating from the group. Evelyn Cross, a covert Navy SEAL operative, felt the surge of adrenaline, but remained poised. Her calm demeanor masked the storm of calculation inside her mind. She thought she'd never face this kind of intimidation in the open. She was wrong. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're rewatching from. I love knowing who's listening. Evelyn's eyes swept the hall, taking in the small details, the dust suspended in shafts of sunlight, the faint scrape of boots against the linoleum floor, the nervous shuffle of nearby soldiers. Her mind moved faster than anyone could perceive, plotting angles, escapes, and countermeasures. Every SEAL instinct honed over years of covert operations surged to the forefront. Her heart beat steadily, a metronome amid chaos. The soldiers assumed confidence would win. They had underestimated her. The first attack came swift, the lead soldier lunging with unrestrained aggression. Evelyn sidestepped, her body a precise blend of fluidity and strength, and delivered a targeted strike that sent him sprawling across the floor. A hush fell over the room. Cutlery clinked, chairs scraped, and the tension was palpable. Every gaze followed her, some wide with fear, others frozen in awe. She wasn't just defending herself, she was delivering a lesson they wouldn't forget. The second soldier charged, trying to overwhelm her with brute force. Evelyn anticipated every movement. Her counter was a seamless combination of leverage and control, bringing him to the ground with a calculated precision that left onlookers gasping. The other 2 paused, reassessing, now faced with the reality that she was not what she seemed. A subtle twitch of her fingers, a slight shift of her stance, conveyed more warning than words ever could. Evelyn's calm was terrifying in its certainty. She could feel the moral weight of the moment pressing down the need to assert authority without unnecessary harm. Could she have escalated further? Yes. Should she? No, her mission wasn't merely to respond with strength. It was to command respect and restraint. The hall itself seemed to hold its breath, every soldier watching, learning, and calculating their own response. The third soldier moved aggressively, but Evelyn's awareness of space and timing made him vulnerable. She guided his momentum downward, using his own force to pin him to the floor. His expression transformed from anger to shock as he realized the consequences of his arrogance. Around them, whispers grew, quiet acknowledgement that the woman in front of them was trained far beyond conventional standards. Every move, every decision, reflected not only skill, but a philosophy. Mastery tempered by ethics. The fourth soldier hesitated, sensing the lesson unfolding. Evelyn's eyes locked with his, and in that brief exchange, a silent warning resonated. Any action taken against her would be met with precise consequences. It wasn't fear. It was understanding. Respect born from competence and control was instantaneous. She didn't need to speak. Her presence and actions said it all. The mess hall, once filled with noise and bravado, became a theater of comprehension. Soldiers whispered about secret SEAL programs, elite training, and the rare combination of physical prowess and mental acuity Evelyn displayed. The room itself seemed to vibrate with tension and awe. Every detail mattered. The scrape of boots, the sharp inhale of a stunned bystander, the slight sway of hanging lights. These were the elements that framed her triumph, turning a chaotic confrontation into a controlled demonstration of authority and skill. Evelyn allowed the soldiers to rise, guiding them to realize the lesson without humiliation. She didn't need to crush their spirits, just demonstrate what discipline and preparation could achieve. The murmurs of understanding, the subtle nods of respect, and the restrained applause from those who witnessed the encounter confirmed that authority. When combined with skill and ethics, leaves a lasting impact. As the tension ebbed, Evelyn reflected briefly. Power without control is destructive. Control without action is useless. She had balanced both, turning a potentially violent confrontation into a strategic lesson. Around her, soldiers recalibrated, aware now that underestimating anyone, particularly someone trained in secret, could lead to consequences beyond imagination. The moral clarity of the moment resonated. Courage is not only about physical dominance, It's about measured responses, ethical control, and the restraint to wield power responsibly. Evelyn walked through the mess hall, leaving a changed room behind. Her presence had altered perceptions, instilled respect, reminded everyone that preparation, skill, and mental acuity always matter more than sheer aggression. Because courage doesn't vanish, it waits, and it finds its way back. Sunlight glinted off the linoleum floor as Evelyn exited, the room slowly returning to normal. Conversations resumed, softer, tempered by newfound awareness. The four soldiers who cornered her would remember the encounter not as defeat alone, but as a lesson in humility, strategy, and respect. Evelyn's legacy in that room was invisible, yet palpable, a story of preparedness, ethics, and undeniable skill that would echo through the ranks for years to come. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your engagement keeps whispered words alive and every heroic story remembered.